Hello everyone, welcome to Student Fund Manager. In today's video, I am going to discuss about the NISM certifications that I have passed as well as their difficulties and everything in a nutshell. And then I will be discussing with you why exactly I have done these certifications and a few tips and tricks for passing these. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first certificate that I have completed is NISM 5A Mutual Fund Distributors. So talking about difficulty, first of all, I would like to tell you that difficulty is very subjective, and for me most of these courses are easy because I have already been enrolled in several courses in commerce. So as a result, this is very easy for me to pass these certifications without much problem, but it will differ for each individual. So for me, this was of easy difficulty and I have obtained 65 and there was no negative marking in the exam. And you can see my preparation level. I think I had prepared 3 out of 10 and it was satisfactory for me. So I have passed this exam on 16th December 2021 and it is valid for 3 years. And over here you can see the certification that I have obtained. Next, we have completed NISM 8 equity derivatives. So this was more or less difficult because over here you have to learn about different kinds of options for futures contracts, the differences between them as well as separate other investment vehicles. So it takes some time to get used to what you are studying and how the entire options market is working, and I have obtained 72.25 marks and it had negative marking of minus 0.25 points per question wrongly answered. And I think my preparation level in this was 7 out of 10 and I have passed this certification on 26th May 2022 and it is also valid for 3 years. So basically all the certificates that I have completed are valid for 3 years from the date of passing. And this is the certificate for NISM 8 equity derivatives. Next, I have completed my research analyst certification and it was also difficult. It was more or less same as equity derivatives in terms of difficulty, and I have obtained 77.75% in this exam. It also had a negative marking of 0.25 and my preparation level for this was slightly better than for equity derivatives, and I have passed this exam on 29th of August 2022 and it is valid for 3 years, and this is the certificate for the same. And recently I have completed NISM 22 fixed income securities, and I will say that this was one of the most difficult exams and I have obtained 76.25% in this. However, I did not expect to score so high in this exam because it was very difficult. At least if you are in the stock market and you are researching equities, PE ratio, this kind of stuff, then it will hit you in the face if you think equities and your stock knowledge is going to save you, because when we are talking about debt, it is entirely a different thing altogether, and you will have to study separately about various interest rates and whatnot. It will take very long time, so don't rely on other examinations. You have to prepare for this exam separately if you want to score good. And it also has a negative marking of 0.25, and my preparation level was 6 out of 10, was not so good, and honestly I thought that I would fail this exam. So I have passed this on 22nd October 2022 and the validity for the same is also 3 years. And since I have yet to receive the verified certificate, this is the provisional certificate of passing the exam. As you can see, I have answered 9 questions incorrectly, also after attempting only 75 out of 85 questions. So you can guess this exam is pretty hard. So one of the reasons why I have been appearing for these examinations is because of job opportunities. Since I am working in the investment sector, these preliminary level of knowledges help you a lot, at least in the entry level. As a result, I have been studying for these certifications. Also, from what I have seen in comments, many of you are trying to appear for these examinations, and you can approach me directly on Facebook. It is student fund manager there as well. And I have also given you the username, which should be pretty funny to some people. And apart from this, I am also sitting for these examinations mainly because my passion is also in investments and stock market. And I have a mentality where I want to increase my ownership in many of the fundamentally good and profitable companies. And it is not that I am going to the stock market to make profits. I mean, definitely I'm going there to make profits, but I am more inclined on purchasing ownership of companies which will give me good returns in the future, which means they will be profitable and they will be growing. I am not looking just at the stock prices. And apart from this, on a grander scale, I am in the second year of my MBA in finance program. So this has given me more or less good knowledge about financial markets, businesses, as well as how these things work together. And also, I will be appearing for CFA. And also, I have decided to appear for CFA probably next year, early on in the first quarter. And lastly, I would like to apologize to all of you for the noises that you may be hearing. This is because of the firecrackers people are burning due to Diwali. So please bear with me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.